Thursday Night Football, AFC East Divisional Showdown. Let's talk Dolphins Bills. Now, the first thing we should all know when it comes to Thursday Night Football games is it's almost always a short week with teams having just played on Sunday. It's a quick turnaround playing on Thursday. Now, the road team is almost always at a disadvantage because it's a short week with travel, so they lose a day of preparation to travel, and the numbers back this up as well. Road teams on Thursday Night Football the last 20 years only, 44% against the spread. This includes just 5 and 12 against the spread last year. Now, unfortunately, this is not some secret, and the smart people working at the sports books factor this into the numbers, so we can't just bet against the road team and watch the money roll in. But what it does mean, or at least for me, I need to like a lot of things about the road team on Thursday Night Football to bet them, more so than I would to confirm a bet on, say, the home team. But one single trend like this is hardly enough to confirm a bet. There's not a lot of things to like about Miami right now. The market has completely collapsed and given up on them. As of this recording, it shows 87% of bets and 89% of the money is on Buffalo, and that likely won't change. No question, though, the line is inflated on Buffalo at minus 12. I mean, Pinnacle's at minus 13 plus 112 as of late Tuesday night. We know the line's inflated because we can look at what the look ahead line was before last week's game. On the look ahead line, Buffalo was minus 10. That's prior to the games being played this past Sunday. Miami lost, and then Buffalo looked impressive, and then the line jumped to 13. Which, the sharps are smart bettors. They don't look at how a team's perceived. They simply make a number on the game and then just bet the difference of the line value for what the sports books are offering. I've downgraded my power rating numbers on Miami in back-to-back weeks, and I can still only get my number to Buffalo minus 10.7. So that basically rules out me betting on Buffalo minus 12 or minus 13 because my numbers only make Buffalo minus 10.5 or minus 10.7. Now, that doesn't mean I'm going to bet Miami either, but line value is on Miami. Miami's a double-digit divisional dog, or what I like to call the triple D. This used to be a subset I just bet blindly back in the day. I'm talking back like 2006 to 2012. Used to be very profitable, but not so much over the past 10 years. As far as the total goes, the over has got some bets and money on the opener. It's up a full point from where it opened at 48.5. Not sure if you saw my Super System Sunday video last week, but I shared one historical profitable system. That system happened to be what I call home cooking unders. It's simply betting the under when the home team is a double digit favorite. Now, last week, the Browns Ravens game matched on that system. The under lost, but this Miami Buffalo game also matches. So my first look is towards the under. But like I said in the Super System Sunday video, a system or trend alone isn't enough to warrant a wager. They're to be used more like a supportive role rather than the primary reason. And quick commercial break. If you find systems and trends is interesting, I make all these available for members of my Discord in what's called the Power Packet. It's a Google Doc you can download and make a copy of. Has tons of other helpful things. All the screenshots I use in my videos come from this Power Packet. Gets updated pretty much daily. Invite link to join the Discord is in all my social media bios. All right, back to the program. So when we look further to the on-field matchup, the under is pretty scary, mainly because of one very big mismatch. The Miami pass defense is on pace for possibly having one of the worst pass defensive numbers in decades. Although it's only been 2 games, I don't think it's a fluke, though. I mean, just listen to this 10-second clip of Miami Dolphins team preview I did about a month ago. But the biggest holes here are on the other side of the ball, specifically in the secondary, at least with cover corners. The current starting quarterback duo of Cam Smith and Storm Duck might very well be the worst in the NFL. Now, this isn't to say I told you so or anything. Everyone knew the Dolphins' pass defense was going to be bad, but those starters who I said would be the worst cover corners in the league for Miami aren't even playing. Cam Smith, he's been out. Storm Duck is banged up. Their nickel slot corner, Caden Kohu, he's hurt. So how good are the backups to these guys who are now filling in? And I'm not even going to go through all the numbers to show how bad the Finns' pass defense is. You'll just have to take my word for it. They're allowing almost an 80% completion rate on the season so far. And Buffalo and Josh Allen should be able to do damage here, but Buffalo showed some balance last week with the run game, too. So I expect Buffalo to not have any problems scoring, but will Miami also be able to score? After week 1, I probably would have answered that with absolutely Miami's offense can score in Buffalo, but this Bills defense kind of bounced back after allowing 40 points to Baltimore in week 1. Obviously, last week the Jets offense is a big step down to the Ravens, but Buffalo didn't allow the Jets to convert a single third down, and that was without linebacker Matt Milano, who left the game, and I don't think he played a snap in the second half. Teron Johnson, Ed Oliver, they were out. Miami isn't exactly a difficult team to game plan for either. I think like 63% of their pass production last week was just to Achane and Cheetah alone. It's like Tua doesn't even look in other directions. So bottom line is I'm conflicted on both the side and total, but lucky for us, one of the few advantages we have as bettors is we get to pick and choose what and when we bet. I know a lot of new like recreational bettors, they can't even imagine the thought of not betting a standalone NFL primetime game. It's almost like they forget it's even an option to not bet. And although I don't have a bet as of right now on the spread of total and likely won't, what I will have is some player props and maybe some type of like alternate bets, like Bills team total or first half team totals. Buffalo's going to be in everyone's survivor pick. They'll be in everyone's teaser. We know how this usually goes when everyone's loaded up on one team, and I really don't want to be involved there. But any bets I make will be posted in the Betting Network 2.0 Discord. Join the team. Until next time, good luck with your bets.